Okay. There's YouTube. We'll get started in just a minute here, folks. Oh, mute that. And let's go live here. Live here. Go live there. Wow, here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. How are y'all doing? Hope that everybody's has had a great day. Let's see. I am officially live right now on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So, wow. Okay. And there he is. I was wondering if that's the one you would bring. Say hi to everybody.
Hi. Yeah, that was a little heavy.
I bet it was. Why didn't you just bring your stool, you goofball? Silly boy.
Want me to go get Ryan?
No. Leave him down there with Mia, okay? Well, they're going to be going soon, kiddo. Wow. Okay, so the only one that you're not shown on is Instagram and Twitter. Well, all we see is the top of your head, though, goofball.
There we go.
You're going to have to stand if you want to be seen in all of them. Can you stand for 30 minutes?
Or just do this.
That works, too. Can you stand for 30 minutes?
Or sit on my knees.
Can you do that for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
Or actually 29 now because we've already been through a minute. Okay. All right. So, wow, this is really kind of cool. We've got one person watching on YouTube. Say hi so we can see it and introduce you to the rest of the world. Nobody on Periscope yet and nobody on Instagram yet, but that's okay. We're just getting started. So, let's see what's going on this week. You had a couple of awards this week, didn't you?
One this week and one last week.
Yeah, but how many gold tickets did you get this week?
I think about 3.
Only 3?
About.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so explain to everybody what a golden ticket is at school. What do you get them for?
For obeying the rules in class and hallway expectations.
That's right. Okay. Oh, T-Baby is back 1. Good afternoon. How are you? I love that name. I love that screen name. Isn't that a great screen name?
Uh-huh.
Where are you from? Where are you watching from this week? You watch this screen, okay? If they answer, you can read that, okay?
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Sorry. And let's see, we've got YouTube, and now I know the person watching isn't you, so because you're on it this week. Most of the time, I don't know. Oh, okay, so the person wants to know if the golden ticket can be redeemed. What do you do with the golden tickets when you get them?
So, if you want to, you can put them. You can either put them in the bucket to go to the office.
But what do you get at the office?
If your name is called on the announcements, you go up to the office, get a token, and you earn a prize from a vending machine.
Yeah. Ah, okay. And so, what are your other options with the golden ticket?
Your other option is you can save them up. And just put them in one at a time. Okay. Or put them all in at one time.
Okay.
Which I put one in at a time, so I think I have like 13 or so.
Okay, what you need, honey?
I still have. You called me.
I didn't call you.
Before I took the dog out.
Did you?
Oh, I was gonna ask if you wouldn't mind locking back up before y'all go.
Sure.
Okay.
And could you also bring me up a water?
Okay. So let's see what else is going on this week.
Tomorrow's Labor Day.
My energy tea. Oh wait, what happened last week? What else happened last week?
The person right there said that.
So bright, he's going to have 1 million tickets before the year is over. I think so. I think he's going to have quite a few of them in there.
That person is from Missouri.
Oh, they're from Missouri? You caught that, huh?
Yeah.
What's it like in Missouri right now?
Yeah, what's it like?
I bet you it's probably really pretty nice right now. Although it's getting to be fall up there already. So I don't know. It might be starting to get cold.
I've actually never been there before.
You've never been to Missouri? Well, no, you haven't been to Missouri before. But we'll... Oh, yeah, there it is.
Let's see. Missouri.
It's mild over here. So I'm willing to bet that it's probably around about 80 degrees. Which would feel great compared to here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know. Go downstairs. He'll be right back. So what do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do for fun? If you haven't been here before, which I'm pretty sure you haven't, this is a weekly meeting, a weekly Let's Chat that I do across multiple social medias to give people a chance to ask me, to get to know me and what I do to help others. So, but then likewise, what do you do? What brings you onto the chat this week?
So close.
Logan, you're such a goofball.
So close.
Oh, wow. They're a registered nurse at a senior living facility. They're an actual goodness to goodness nurse. How cool is that? You got on Periscope to kill time. Okay, fair enough. So are you at work right now then? There you go, Munchkin.
Thank you.
So you've got your water, I've got my tea. I think we're good to go for
Cheers.
30 minutes. Cheers. Yes, sir. Okay. And so, so your day-to-day, what does your day-to-day look like? Is that a good water? Yeah. Let's see, what else happened this last week?
I actually earned 3 prizes total.
You earned 3 prizes last week?
No, 3 prizes total.
Oh, since
in 3
school started.
weeks.
Gotcha. You're on a roll, kiddo. I bet you could earn one every week, couldn't you?
My first week, I got called on the announcements for the golden ticket. Went up to the office. And
Hey, Kosi, how are you?
there was this gem vending machine.
Oh, that's where you got your. That's where you got your little red gem
Here,
from.
let me go get it
Okay.
so I can show everyone.
Kosi, where are you from? Welcome to this week's Let's Chat. This is an opportunity for people to get to know me. Oh, from Finland. Wow. I don't think I've talked to anybody in Finland yet. That's awesome. What do you do? So those of you watching on YouTube and Facebook, I actually am starting to get a little bit of a crowd on my Twitter feed. I'm loving this. These Let's Chat, we do them once a week for a half hour, just a chance to get to know people. And
I've also gotten another prize.
oh, what else did you? Oh, you got
My
a Star
student.
Award. That's awesome, bud.
And here's my
For
gem.
being such a great leader and role model. That is awesome. And there's your gem. Cool. So let's see what's going on this week. Let's see. Tomorrow's Labor Day, so we all have the day off here.
Whoa.
So guess what, bud? There's somebody online right now that's in Finland.
Wait, what?
Okay, so do you mind telling my son where Finland is? If they're still watching. Oh, it's midnight over there.
Oh.
So that means they are
somewhere close to China, I'm guessing?
No, not quite. It's in Europe.
Oh.
But if it's midnight there, that means they're 8 hours ahead of us, which means for them it's already Monday.
They're lucky. They're already on Labor Day.
Well, I don't know if do y'all celebrate Labor Day in Finland? I don't think they do. I think that's an American thing, bud. What? Oh, cool.
No, they don't.
Yeah, see, I didn't think so. So what brings you to Periscope? What are you doing right now? It's midnight. That means, wow, you haven't even gone to sleep yet.
What?
Go lock the front door. So we've met somebody from Missouri who's a registered nurse. Now we've met somebody in Finland. This is really cool. I've been to, at least online, I've been to quite a few places. So what are you doing up right now? What about you, bud? Do you have any questions? Well, that cold just won't let go, will it? Have you had any medicine today?
Only after I finished brushing my teeth.
This morning?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go get some. Let's get you some more. Cool. So no work tomorrow. So what do you do for a living? Okay. You know, this is one of the reasons why I started these Let's Chats every week, is because it is so much fun to reach people around the world. Let's see. T-Baby is back one. Are you still there? Some kind media worker. Okay. So do you specialize in news? Do you specialize in social media? What do you do? What does your day-to-day look like? Oh, movies. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so I'm a movie junkie. I will watch just about any movie once just to say I've seen them. So what's one of the movies that you've worked on? Okay. It's like, so, okay, awesome. Hey, good afternoon. How are you? Where are you from? Welcome to this week's Let's Chat. You're also a nurse. That is great. And wow. Okay, come on, keep it coming, people. I love it. Where are you guys from? I'm always interested to know just how far my videos reach every week. Not real sure where all my followers are from, but on Periscope, I've got some actually more around the world than I do in the U.S., which I think is pretty cool, especially given what I do.
Do you have any followers in outer space?
In outer space? No, I don't think I have any followers in outer space. Wow, we've got a lot of nurses on today. This is great. So where are you from?
You actually meet an astronaut?
I know.
Make sure to tell me so I can tell Nicholas.
Well, I actually know of an astronaut that uses Shackley products. His name is Mark Kelly. He actually, guess what he did? My hometown is in Huntsville, Texas, USA.
Have you told him what has happened over the last month just yet?
What's happened over the last month? You mean us moving? I haven't told him that. We just got here. Well,
we actually just moved here July 29th.
That's right. July 29th. That was the day that we all moved. Actually, yeah, I do know. I know of an astronaut. His name is Mark Kelly. He recently spent a year in space. Part of the reason for him going was to see what happens to the human body if it's prolonged to outer space for that long. Okay, that was part of his whole reason for going. Come to find out, because he uses Shackley, he didn't have the same results as the other astronauts that went with him.
What were the results?
The results? Okay, so when you're in space for that long a time, you lose your bone density. Okay, essentially your bones kind of shrink a little bit. Okay, it's kind of weird the way it happens. Okay, so you remember on WALL-E, where they were talking about how your bones might have shrunk a little bit over time from being in outer space? Do you remember that part in WALL-E? No, guess not. So Mark Kelly took Shackley products while he was up there as part of the variable. And well, come on. Huntsville is actually a very friendly town. You've met a lot of nice people too, haven't you? We've had a great time living here. So.
Do you have any tissues up here?
Nope. You'll need to go downstairs. They're all downstairs. So.
Nope. You're wrong.
So,
there are some up here.
There are some up here. Okay. So the results for most of the astronauts that went with Mark Kelly, or some of the results that happened with the other astronauts was that their bones actually shrank given the amount of time that they had spent in the U.S. Hey, don't do that on camera. Go in the other room. And goofy kid. I love him. So then with Mr. Kelly, what wound up happening was they found that using Shaklee products, he didn't have the same effects that the other astronauts had. In fact, the other astronauts had to spend some downtime because they physically weren't able to support their own body weight after re-entering the atmosphere. So Mark Kelly, however, was not part of that. As soon as he got within the atmosphere, he spent a little downtime, but nowhere near like all the other astronauts, and was able to get back to his normal life and start sharing the results that he had with people. So it was really kind of cool. So now we can officially say that Shaklee has been in space.
And Wally, what?
The movie WALL-E.
Oh.
Goofball.
Oh.
So.
Now I remember.
It was actually really cool to see that Shaklee can now actually even help astronauts. And in fact, Shaklee has a product made just for astronauts.
They do?
They do. I think it's a drink. Yep. Let me see here real quick.
Ow. That hurt.
So what I do, folks, if you've never been on my Let's Chat before, is I help coach people in wellness and nutrition, as well as coaching myself. And hey, goofball. So this week's Let's Chat is going to be a little bit distracting, apparently.
Can I have some help getting up?
Nope.
I'm stuck.
Oh, well.
Come on, Daddy.
Use those muscles. Here, give me your hand. There you go.
Daddy.
Hey, Logan. So let me see real quick. Make sure I haven't missed any messages real quick.
Oh, Dad, looks like you have.
No, I've read most of them. It's okay. We're good. So let me just Google this real quick and we'll find out. Best water. Let me see. Yes, I do. We're almost done.
I got some Pokemon cards for you.
Yes, I do. His iPad is okay. Keep the volume down, okay?
Keep it. Daddy.
Oh, look. Here we go.
Huh? Hold on. Pause right there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't leave the cabinet just yet.
That is what I do. I coach people in living a healthier, happier lifestyle, while also trying to improve my own life as well. This is something that I'm very passionate about, something that I enjoy doing because it gives me the opportunity to truly help people, to make a real difference. So if you're on 66, so welcome to this week's Let's Chat. If you haven't been here before, so who is still on? Send me a message real quick on Periscope as to who's still on. And Tasha, okay, welcome. Kosi is still on. That's awesome. Who else is here? I really hope I'm getting your screen name right. Oh, you're gonna play on Mia's iPad? Mm-hmm. I didn't figure you'd get bored. I didn't figure you'd stay itched to that long. So what I do, I love helping people. It is a passion of mine. It is something that I put a lot of time and energy into because it is a huge reward. For me, it's not about the money. It's not about the cars. It's not about the houses that I could one day have. It's about making a real difference in people's lives and helping people in ways that they may not even be familiar with. Things like mental decline, stress relief, nutrients that you need as a woman versus a man. Yeah, Munchkin.
I need you to choose a Power Rangers show for me.
That one. But if you're gonna watch it, you need to go in. Yeah, but if you're gonna watch it, go in the other room. Okay.
So it sounds completely off.
Okay.
Yep, it's muted.
So that's what I do, and I enjoy doing it. For right now, I do have a regular 9-to-5 job, but my passion is something that I decided to do long ago, actually about 4 years ago, as a career. And so if you have any questions, if there's something you'd like to know about, please let me know. I mean, what I can do will touch nearly every aspect of your day-to-day life, and it is absolutely fun. It's fun learning about new people. It's fun making new friends from all over the world. And I didn't figure my kiddo would be...
Do you mind if I turn the volume on right now?
No, just keep it low, okay?
Okay.
So if you have any questions, there are definite ways to get a hold of me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, just about every form of social media you can think of. I'm on there. Bill Reed Sr., welcome. So these Let's Chats, I do them every week. It's similar work what I do. I help youngster, mental, etc. With movie project. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Maybe you and I could actually work together. I would love that. Do you have a web address that I could go to or a way that I can contact you? Actually, let me give mine to y'all. It's www.mcmillanwellness.com. I can't type on Periscope and I can type on Twitter, but it's all right. Let me type here on Facebook real quick. Wellness.com. And let me share it on YouTube as well. So if you want more information, I do have a YouTube channel that I'm broadcasting to right now. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, I have Facebook, I have Snapchat. What's another one? What's another big one? That's either Google Plus, Pinterest. You find me, okay? McMillan Wellness. And join my group, subscribe to my channels, whatever you would like. There are ways to get a hold of me. I would love to get to know people more and figure out which ways that I can help. We have a great tool called the Health Print. It's a quick 20-question survey that will show you ways that you can improve your overall health and ways that Shackley can help you do that. Again, this is my passion. We deal in all natural, truly all natural things. We even have ways to improve the water quality. And these are things that I use on a regular basis. These are things that I use on a regular basis to help my family. They've helped me and have a couple kids of my own. One of which you saw here through most of them, his mother and her mother actually just left with our youngest. And this is something great. That is a word. Empowering? Yeah, okay. So you work on that side of it. I work on the actual mental health, the actual stress relief. I will tell you, this is not a cure, okay? In no way or fashion will I ever tell you that this is a cure. What I do is I help. Okay, so take for instance, part of my story. A few years ago, I nearly had my own heart attack, my very first heart attack, because of the amount of stress I was under. So I started to look into ways that I could improve my stress levels, and I found Stress Relief Complex, which has been a huge help for me, and has really done a lot to improve my overall stress levels. It has been absolutely remarkable. Um, so there are different ways that you can go about, but first and foremost, this is about helping others, and that in and of itself is a byproduct of feeling good yourself. Or no, it's not a byproduct. The byproduct is you feeling good because you've helped others. You've helped people transform their lives in a way that they didn't think was actually necessary. My father and I, we actually came up with a program that, in theory, could do away with MS altogether, which, of course, then we find out is an autoimmune issue. So think of an autoimmune issue, and with any luck, the program that me and my dad came up with could actually get rid of it entirely. And that is huge. The only reason that it's still theory is because we've never had anybody brave enough to actually try it, because part of it is no longer relying on your doctors. Okay, now we will never tell you don't go see a doctor. If you want to do this program and go see your doctor, let them track your results. Fine. Okay, like I said, this is not a cure. This is a way to help. An autoimmune issue essentially is your body attacking itself. So what we needed to do is break that down and then build it back up so that your immune system functions to protect the body instead of attack it. So these are just some of the things, some of the reasons why we love doing this so much is because of the real possibility of helping others in the future that may not have thought that this was actually possible. You picked the topic, actually. This is an opportunity for you guys to no, I don't. God made me the way I am. Why? See that's the thing. Here's my pocket knife. Okay? If I take my pocket knife and I slice my arm open, which I'm not going to do, am I going to bleed a different color than you? No, I'm not. Okay? It's the humankind. It's not one race or another. It's humankind. Okay? And I think we need to start getting away from all the race stuff. I'm sorry you feel that way. You must have had some pretty bad experiences. I'm not emo at all. I didn't say I would. And no, only a white person wouldn't shoot up a school, and that is stupid all in itself. Who knows, bud? I'm going to ignore it and not worry about it. So that is what I do. I reach out to help people, whether it's slowing down mental decline, decreasing stress levels, maintaining blood pressure. Oh wow. Here, let's see real quick. Let's do that. Okay, so that person now has been blocked. Don't need to worry about that. So Kethlem, pick a topic. Okay, these chats are an opportunity for you guys to get to know me and know more about what I do. Sorry about that, y'all. That was crazy. Hey, K2518, welcome to Periscope. How are you? Where are you from? And yes, okay, so even this, if you've never been on one of my Let's Chats before, this right here is a pomegranate flavored energy tea. It's designed to help your body produce its own natural caffeine. You guys will see me drink this every week when I do a Let's Chat because, for starters, it keeps my energy levels up. It keeps my throat from drying up too bad, and it just overall, this actually helped me get off Cokes altogether. So, Kethlem, pick a topic, bud. Let's talk about it. I am having a good Sunday. Thank you. Actually, I'm having a great Sunday. First and foremost, I woke up this morning. I have another opportunity to spend time with my family, and that I absolutely love. So, what about you? Are you having a good Sunday? See, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes there, and yet I only have 4:25. These Let's Chats go from 4 to 4:30 every time I do them. Okay, so even if it's already been 30 minutes, doesn't matter. I told y'all that I go from 4 to 4:30. I do what I tell you I'm going to do. Okay. I do try to be an optimist. I believe that there is a silver lining in absolutely everything. There is a way to find the good things in life. I don't like to focus on the bad, and even so much, my wife will tell you that I'm not the most popular person at a funeral, and it's not because I don't think that the person passing away sucks, because it does, but I choose to remember the good times that I had with them, not the fact that I no longer have them in my life. And so I usually have a big smile on my face because I choose to remember the good times. I don't like to focus on the bad. I've had enough bad experiences in my life to finally realize that life is too short. You need to go out there, you need to go have some fun, bring a little joy into the world. So you asked, let's chat. What's the topic about? Pick one. What would you like to talk about? This is y'all's time to get to know me. Now, I'm not going to lie. My mood lift pills help a lot too. Okay, so there are 3 pills. Nino855, welcome. There are 3 pills that I take every morning. One is MindWorks. It allows me to keep my focus throughout the day, to essentially help my brain form a complete thought without getting off topic, or even forget things that I should know that I've been working on for years, like how to fix a computer. I take Stress Relief Complex to keep my stress levels under control, and I take Mood Lift to ensure that every day I have a good day, and meaning the fact that I want to make sure that I bring William Brock or Brock William, welcome. I want to make sure that I bring joy to everybody's day. People that I come in contact with, I want to make sure that they leave my presence a little happier than they were when they started. Okay, I will talk about just about any topic. Interesting question. How could you do that, though? How could you keep both of them separate? You can't really have one without the other. No. To an extent, no. I don't think that they should. So the question was, do you think man should follow society's laws? To an extent, I say no. And the reason being is because a lot of the laws that are there are set for our protection, keep us safe. Those I agree with. However, I disagree with part of that statement, bud. The statement was the purpose of man is to stray and innovate. Innovate, yes, but not necessarily stray. However, I think that there are times where we don't look enough outside the box to come up with ingenious ways of doing things. So take, for instance, let's go back as far as, who was it? Aristotle, maybe Socrates. I really don't remember. That said that the Earth rotated around the sun, not the other way around. That kind of out of the box thinking essentially is part of what led science to where it is today. So now, fast forwarding to where we are, at least in the public school system, I think that kids are in the U.S. Okay, now I can't speak for every other country. Okay, please don't think that I am. In the U.S., kids are taught to pass a test, not the history behind why things happen now the way they do. And I truly believe that history repeats itself if you're not willing to study where you come from. That doesn't mean that you live in the past. In that sense, no. But every so often, there has to be a way to think outside the box to accomplish a certain goal to move us forward. Okay. Take, for instance, going to space. If somebody hadn't thought of a way for man to fly in the first place, thought outside the box, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. The question is, what are your thoughts on imperialism? Do you think USA is imperialistic or no? I don't know. And the part of the reason is because I don't right now remember the definition of imperialism. So I can't answer that question. I don't know. Again, I don't know the answer. I can't answer that question. I'd like to, though. You got me thinking. So now I'm going to have to look it up, and definitely stay tuned because I will answer that question live for you. Good question. Good question. Definitely have. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'm going to look right now. Definition of imperialism. Okay, let me see. Oh, you know what? It's 4:32. Oh, okay. Guess what, Brock? We're out of time. So you're going to have to wait for that answer. But reading the definition, I'm going to have to form some thoughts on that one. So, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope that everybody has a fabulous week. Stay tuned for our next Let's Chat. Will happen either next Saturday or Sunday at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Everybody have a terrific one. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care.